Hi friends, I'm Sai Chaitanya. Welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In this video, I'll be comparing the Realme X7 Pro versus the Oppo Reno 5 Pro 5G device. So let's see friends, in this video what are the things you need to know between both phones, what are the differences and which is the best phone as well. I'll try to give all my thoughts about these both phones, and here are the 5 topics which I'll be covering in my channel: processor, display, refresh rate, battery, charging features and build quality. So these are the things which I'll be comparing both phones side by side, and I'll give the points according to that. So right now I do have hands-on with the Realme X7 Pro device at the moment, but I do not have the Oppo Reno 5 Pro 5G device. So maybe in the future, if I get hands-on with the Oppo Reno 5 Pro, so maybe I might be able to give you more details. But right now, just based upon the usage of the Realme X7 Pro, I can give you my thoughts about this Dimensity processor and few other things. So let's get started friends. With the first thing is that about the processor. So both phones are having the same kind of Dimensity 1000 plus processor, and Oppo is the first smartphone in India to launch with the Dimensity 1000 plus processor. And during this time of usage with the Dimensity 1, it was a really good experience. There is no lag, there is no delay, there is no heating issues. So when the annual benchmark score was really good, so it did beat the Snapdragon 855 plus processors. So Snapdragon annual benchmark score was about 5,22,000, so which is really good for this Dimensity 1000 plus processor. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this MediaTek processor. So this is the first time the MediaTek processors are really doing very good job in terms of this kind of new series, Dimensity series from the MediaTek processors. So processor wise, both phones are really good and amazing as well. So let's talk about the display. So display and the refresh rate, these are the things where slightly points will be given to the Realme X7 Pro device. The first reason is that the Realme X7 Pro has got the 120Hz refresh rate, the Realme phone, and whereas the Oppo Reno has got only 90Hz refresh rate. So there is a 90Hz and 120Hz refresh rate, and Super AMOLED panel and Super AMOLED panel both are having the same kind of Super AMOLED panel and the same kind of screen size, 6.5 inches versus 6.55 inches. But there is one small difference in the Oppo phone. The Oppo phone has the curved edges, if you notice, curved phone on the both sides. So some people, they do like the curved edges, and some people they don't like the curved edges. So it depends upon the user what type of preference they use. But according to me, I do like the normal phones only for the everyday usage. The reason, because if you're using the curved edges, you will get the mistouch problems couple of times every time you use the phone. So maybe for watching movies and media entertainment purpose, the curved displays are really good, but for normal everyday usage, I would not recommend. So unless you try the phone by your hand, then you can actually feel the difference. But overall friends, this is a quite display and refresh rate. In terms of the refresh rate, the Realme is good, and if you want a curved display, then definitely Oppo phone is a good option. And 90Hz is not much difference between the 120Hz as well. So there's nothing much difference refresh rate. Only difference is physically curved edges. So in terms of the display and refresh rate, I'm giving points to the Realme because of having 120Hz refresh rate panel and the normal bezels. And next is the battery and the charging. So battery and the charging are slightly a difference between both the phones. So first is that the Realme phone has got the slightly higher battery capacity, 4500 mAh of battery capacity, and whereas the Oppo phone has got the 4350 mAh of battery capacity. So that's a slightly lower in the Oppo phone and slightly higher in the Realme phone. And the charger comes in the Realme is 65 watt fast charging, and even the Oppo has the same kind of 65 watt fast charging which is present here. But the Oppo phone takes about 30 minutes to full charge, and Realme phone takes about 35 minutes to full charge. So there is a difference of 5 minutes between the Oppo and the Realme phones in terms of the charging speed. So what are the battery and charging? So battery, the Realme, and the charging, obviously because of less battery, the Oppo is a winner. So next, in terms of the features. So in terms of the features friends, I need to talk about the camera as well. I did not include the camera, sorry for that. So in terms of the camera, both phones are having the 64 megapixel lens, and in terms of the camera quality, the Oppo has got some other inbuilt features which is called the AI highlight features. By using the artificial intelligence in the Oppo phones, so you can take the amazing shots and the video recordings, so which I did see couple of reviews online and a couple of posts as well. So only that is a one special feature which is present in the Oppo phone. And whereas in the Realme phone, so there is not such kind of AI option, but there is an option of the 4K and at 60 fps of video recording, and even HDR videos you can record in both phones, so there is no issues at all. So front camera is of 32 megapixel you can see here, and same 1080 recording is present. So overall friends, only in the Oppo phone there's the option of having the hey mode, or little bit kind of helpful in the Oppo phone. That's the one feature which I did find. So overall, in another features, if you compare, there's a reverse charging in the Oppo phone. So there is also reverse charging in the Realme phone, but they did not officially mention it as a special feature. But I did a test on that one as well, reverse charging test in the Realme X7 Pro. So make sure to check that links in description for that video. So and the Realme phone has got the build quality. So in terms of the build quality, let's talk about that friends. So the Realme phone has got dual stereo speaker setup, so whereas the Oppo phone has got only one speaker setup which is in the bottom. So that is quite disappointing for few users. And next is the phone size of the Realme X7 Pro is 184 grams, and the Oppo phone is only 170 3 grams. So that's as you can see friends, there's a 11 grams decrease, even though both phones are having the same kind of screen size, but still the 11 grams less in the Oppo phone, maybe because of the less battery capacity, might be. But overall there's a quick comparison friends between the both of the smartphones. And final question is that which phone to buy. So it all depends upon the price of what the respective companies they are offering. So if the Oppo is less, then definitely Oppo you can choose, and if the Realme price is less, you can definitely buy the Realme. So all friends, it all depends upon the price the company is offering, but at the moment I did find the Realme phone slightly advantage in terms of the higher refresh rate and higher battery and dual stereo speaker setup. So these are my most everyday useful requirements, so that's why I did select the Realme phones. So thank you friends for watching this video. For more interesting videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel. So see you in the next video friends. Until then, bye.